Whether you're a newcomer to Unturned or a veteran striking up its 1000th hour, knowing how to build a strong skybase is valuable knowledge when it comes time to store your hard-earned loot. Hi, my name is Filmix and here is my complete guide on how to build the best skybase. First off, to start you're going to have to ask yourself where you want your skybase to be. Your best option is the edge of the map. It's better for secrecy and security, but the trade-off is it is harder to get loot, especially airdrops. Your second option is quiet, more centralized areas. These are less secure and have decreased secrecy as of their proximity to spawn locations. There will be more air traffic towards the center, with players moving to and from firefights and loot locations. However, players expect bases in the corners of the map, so you might be able to avoid those who go out hunting for a raid. It is also easier to collect loot from these locations. The center of the map is good for loot, but it is easy to be spotted. Unless you have a large group of players on your side or you're an immortal god, it is inevitable that your base will be raided. If the option is available, build above a dead zone. Dead zones are usually ground-based with the exceptions of big areas like at the top of Russia. If you can build above a dead zone, it'll add another layer of protection to your base. The most annoying part of building a skybase is getting up to your desired height. Higher is obviously better. If you want to make a solid skybase, you need to make wooden staircases, pillars and plates, and just keep going up. This part of the build may take hours if you are manually chopping trees. However, if you're using economy server money, or cheats in single player like I am, it takes a lot less time. If you are on a server and don't want to spend hours on a bit of boring building, you can find an enemy skybase, attempt to raid it, and build off of it. This is a gamble and will require premature investment. Raiding skybases will be covered in another video. If you have the option of /home during your build, place a bed and use it to get to and from the build. But if you're on a vanilla server, then you're just going to have to face the long walk up. A problem you'll combat is that you'll lose oxygen up this high, meaning that you'll need oxygenators to survive, or get a diving tank and snorkel. Upgrade your diving ability to full to last longer at higher altitudes. While a lot of hard work, hitting the sky limit is the best skybase strategy, as it ensures aircraft cannot land on top of your base and break it down from the top, but have to awkwardly shoot upwards from their aircraft. Wait a bit before destroying or salvaging all of the stairs and pillars, as extra defenses can be made from these. Bases made of plates are also an option, but provide little security and sturdiness, but are a lot more secretive as of draw distance. Time to get base building. One-story bases are harder to glitch into, but these glitches will hopefully be patched out of the game. Triangular shapes are also harder to glitch into. Make your base out of metal. This may be hard, but destroying cars with cheap weaponry such as melee weapons is a good way to do it. Or if playing on an economy server with a shop, simply buy the materials, or spawn them in with cheats in single player. The base shown currently has 9 pillars, 8 walls, 4 doorways, 8 roofs, and 4 vault doors. People often go overboard with skybases, making them more desirable and easy to spot. A 1-story, 4-room base at world height is enough to store your loot and provide defense, but a 4-story, 60-room base is just stupid and is a waste of time and resources, because it shouts indulgence, and I highly discourage it. If you are going to go big though, separate rooms with vault doors are a must. Place claim flags within doors or metal cupboards, as they are very strong and hide the claim flag. Put your loot inside lockers and either make lockers en masse and fill them sparingly, which deters destroying them with guns, or place singular lockers around the base, which deters base raiders using breaching charges. Depending on the level of secrecy you want from your base, you may want to build off of your staircase before destroying it. One option is to place doorways every couple of levels, placing vault doors and claim flags within. This makes it difficult for players to build up to your base. Only do this a couple times, way up in the sky, as it may attract unwanted attention to your base. At the sky height limit, Around your base, build out with floors and place pillars so that the tops are above sky height. This makes it difficult for players to fly parallel to your base and sit at sky height, which makes it easier to shoot in, or make suicidal attacks with flying vehicles hoping to break in. When you are ready, attempt to make one centralized oxygenator that covers most of your base, as having many is a waste and it makes it easier when defending. To fuel this oxygenator, make many generators, industrial preferred, as they last up to 27 hours long, meaning you only have to check in daily to keep the defenses running. Do not worry about industrial generators during the building stage, as moving a generator destroys the fuel within, which is a waste. Other than secrecy and you yourself defending, the placement of sentry guns, explosives, and other equipment is key to the survival of your base. If you want your base to have more of a kick and less secrecy, place hostile sentry guns to cover generators and each other. Make sure every sentry gun is worthwhile, because they are very expensive. Assault rifles and light machine guns are best in sentry guns as of their high ammunition count, meaning you do not have to refill them as often. However, try to not use guns that can damage building materials and your base, as your base may crumble apart by its own sentry guns shooting, and provide the ammunition and weaponry for a base raider to continue with the base raid. If possible, place sentries on metal sheets outside the base to make sure aircraft have a terrible time attacking. But this, and the vault doors built off of your staircase, may make a platform for base raiders to shoot up from, so whether you include it or not is up to you. The glowing green lights on hostile sentry guns can be seen from far away, so again, use sparingly. Underneath your base at the ground level, chop down trees, place doorways in trees and vault doors with claim flags within those. Once the tree grows back, they will be hidden. This disables someone's ability to make flank walkways up to your base from ground level. Placing landmines and claymores underneath and generally around the server is a great way to annoy people and discourage them from going near your base. Manage your base whenever you can, at least once every 27 hours, to top up generators. Whatever you do, do not put helicopters or vehicles in or near your base, as they can be spotted from a lot further away. When you are ready to log off the server, turn off your oxygenator to make yet another layer of defense to your skybase. If you have not already, get rid of the staircase coming up to your base, but remember, if you're on a vanilla server or want another way up, build ladders up to your base instead, as you cannot shoot well on a ladder, which makes it harder for base raiders. This does obviously give away your base, which is a shame, and you might want to think about looking at other types of bases, if convenience is your thing. And after all that work, you can sit back and know that your loot is in the safest place it can be. I hope this tutorial has helped give you some tips on how to build your own skybase. If I missed anything or problems arise in future updates, write them down in the comments and I'll address them. Otherwise, leave a like and subscribe. I'm Flummox, and have a bloody good one.